Hey guys, this is Jason Sharp. I'm going to show you how to hook up our DLP projectors to our laptops. Okay, first thing that we should have is one of these. Now these are called a VGA PC cable. If you notice, they probably look pretty familiar to you because these are the exact same cables that we use to hook up our computers to our monitors. So you'll probably see them quite a bit around here. It's also good news because if we ever lose one, we might even be able to temporarily borrow an out-of-order computer. So, if you notice, it has 15 little cable slots. If it doesn't have those 15, it's not going to work in these ones. Don't try to force it. But just about all of them do, so it's not really that big of a concern. What I'm going to do first is it takes a few minutes to warm up, so I'm going to press this button twice. And that will get it started up. You can kind of hear the fan going. And if you notice, an image is starting to pop up. Now the cables aren't actually connected, so this is just the basic one that comes up, just letting you know nothing's going on, but that the projector is working. You also notice I've got a little book on here. That was just because I wanted to make sure that the barcodes were covered up. Didn't think it would matter all that much, but just to be safe. So what we're going to do, we're going to come down here and see what some of these cables are. All right. Now these are the three ones that we care about, but we technically don't care about this one. This is a it says computer out below it. What it's really used for is if you have to have something hooked up to this already, but say I had, there's something called daisy chaining where you can hook something up and hook something up to it. So I could actually have this laptop hooked up to this, into one of these two slots, and then have this going out to another projector and another projector. So I could have, all 20 of our projectors hooked up at the same time, just displaying different images. Not sure why we really want it, but that was an option. So just know that we don't care about computer out. We care about the ones that say computer in, which are these two blue ones. What that means is it's coming from this computer into this projector. If it's out, it's coming out of this to somewhere else. So we want it to go into the projector. Oh, by the way, I just plugged it in, but I want to show you these ones as well. This yellow one is called a composite video cable. These are the same ones we've been using for the longest time. VHS players, DVD players, those yellow, white, and reds. If you notice, there isn't a white and red because those are sound, and it doesn't really use sound in here. This one is an S-video cable, so you could have that hooked up, and it's basically just a fancier version of the yellows. And then these are actually sound inputs. Now, I don't believe these projectors actually output sound. If they did, I wouldn't assume they'd be very good, so I probably wouldn't use them for sound anyway. But they are here as an option. I'm guessing what they're actually used for is to route the sound in. So the sound can come from the laptop and then out to maybe another spot. But why wouldn't you just hook up a cable from here directly to wherever that next spot would be? So just kind of know that they're there. I haven't had a chance to play with them because I can't find my cable. They didn't come with one of these sound inputs. So if you notice, I basically just have it plugged tight in here, and then you just turn the little knobs. Just make sure it's in there nice and tight. Let's take a quick peek up at here. It's kind of hard to tell from the angle, but it is working, and it's all bright, nice and shiny. Okay, let's come back and tighten another one. So we got this one plugged in correctly. Let's grab the end of this cable. And we're going to come around the back. Now, for these laptops, it's on the very back end. So just right back here. So we're going to plug it in. And I'm going to lift this up for a second because I need two hands to plug this in correctly. Okay, there we go. And I'll just kind of spin them a little bit. There we go. And let's take a look, and it works. So it automatically found the signal for me, which is great. Just in case it doesn't, there's a couple of buttons in here. You can always press the auto button. That should automatically find the signal. There's a button called source, which if you press it, it'll ask you which source you want to take it from. So it's kind of hard to see, but it says D sub computer 1, D sub computer 2, video, and S video. Now what I found in previous videos is I can actually go in and select a video, but because there's nothing actually hooked into that video slot, that yellow video slot, it doesn't do anything. It's like, nope, there's no video, there's no cable, we don't care. So it's really good about finding its own, which is the thing I really like about this one. One more thing to note, It looks excellent right now. It's hard to tell from this video quality, but you can actually go in and then change this by rotating it to the side to the side. And sorry, it lost my signal for a second because my computer went to sleep. So if you notice, it's real blurry there. A little bit easier to see there. So just kind of know that that's an option if it's not looking as good. You can move it back as well. I'm sure you guys have used some of the projectors before and kind of seen them. So that's the video. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Thank you. Bye.